In this video, we're going to learn how to add new fonts to your project and how to create shared styles. In this case, I'm going to use this text element over here to create a new text style. To do this, I'm going to come here to the project settings, to fonts, and in this space, we can add new fonts. They can be EOT, WOF, both WOF and WOF2, TTF and OTF fonts. As we are creating a site, we're going to need to use at least WOF and WOF2 formats. This way, we can support the majority of the web browsers. So click on Select, and in this panel, we can select the fonts that we need. If you need to upload your fonts, you can click on Upload here. I already have my fonts here ready to go. It's the same font, but in two different formats. So all you have to do is select these fonts for them to appear here. And in this space, the font name should be the same across both formats. Here we have to select the weight distribution that we want. In this case, we have selected bold for both formats. And here we can select whether we want normal or italics. In this case, they're both correct, so we don't need to alter anything. I'm going to come out of here. Now that we've added the font, I'm going to want to add it to my style guide as the main font. So I'm going to click here on Style Guide and then Typefaces, and in Primary Font, I'm going to click here on this icon and select the font I've just added in my fonts, Roboto Mono. I did this to make my website more dynamic. If one day I want to go back and alter my primary font here, all my text elements that are defined as primary font will be altered. So now I'm going to close this panel, and as we can see, some elements have already been altered, like this caption here that changed when we altered the primary font variable to a new font. I'm now going to select this element called H4 and go here to the View panel to Typography, and I'm going to select this primary font variable. I could go down here to my font and select Roboto Mono, but I want my site to be more dynamic, so I'm going to select Roboto Mono. Now to make my site even more dynamic, fast and easy to use, I'm going to create a shared style. I'm going to click here where it says Private Style, which lets us know that this style is private and specific to this element. I'm going to scroll down and select Create New Shared Style. Now we're going to give our shared style a name, My Style. I'm also going to add a full stop, which will work as a divider for the list of styles. The name that comes before the full stop will be the name of the divider. And now I'm going to add H4, which is my element's name. I'm now going to hit enter, and if we go to the list of styles, you can see that a new style has been created in a new divider, and below that is my element. So now that we've created a new style, let's use it. I'm going to select this element called P3, and I'm going to apply this new style. I'm going to look for my style and select the element H4. And as you can see, it has been applied. Now if I want to alter my shared style, for example, changing the font color to blue, any change that is made on any element that has this shared style applied to it will be altered, as you can see here. And that's why it's always practical to use shared styles.